need underwear?
Yes, underwear. I'll bet you've never seen an underwear tree.
Isaiah and I have lots of good underwear at home. We keep outgrowing it.
And I need your outgrown underwear, too.
Oh, we wouldn't forget about underwear, Otis.
We'll be back real soon, Otis. We're gonna brighten this corner with some underwear.
This is such a big house, it'll take me a while to get used to things.
The morning stream. They're coming to get you, Barbara. There's one of them now.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TMS. It is Thursday, April 24th, 2025. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Brian David. Hi, Brian.
Good morning. Good final morning. It's the last show before Vegas for me. I know you got some stuff you're doing tomorrow, but last episode for me. Last time I'm going to talk to these people before I see some of them in person.
That's right. It's going to be great, though. They're all going to be there, hanging out, having fun. You're going to miss a lot of you. I know there's a bunch of you that usually come that can't, or a few that, maybe just to never come and maybe will in the future. But we're going to miss all of you while we're over there.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, though. Yes. Yeah, and don't worry. Like I said yesterday, we're going to have content. We'll post it. It'll all be great. You're not going to be missing out for too long. But if, you're jonesing during the week, just imagine how great it'll feel when we all come back,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. A good way to look at it. It's like, absence makes the heart grow fonder, so we're going to make you really fond of us for a week.
Yeah, you're going to be overly fond by then.
Be a regular Jane Fonda.
That's right. I'll be Peter Fonda. Brian will be Henry Fonda. We'll have fondue, and
that's right. Great, perfect.
Everybody wins. Hey, here's the deal. We got kind of a shortest show today. Wendy's not here today. Everybody's got tons of stuff going on. We got a little bit of a heart out, so sorry for the shortness, but we do have a lot to talk about. I want to start with something that is going to require a little bit of indulgence from both Brian and the audience. So, Brian, can I have your indulgence? Are you okay with this?
You have my sword and my indulgence.
All right. I got in the it wasn't in the mail because now we're at the stage where we're faking it. But the kids, Van in particular, is super obsessed with mailing letters and receiving letters. We've talked about this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He loves it. He thinks it's magic. Open up the mailbox, suddenly there's a letter out of nowhere. To him, it's magic. To me, it's kind of magic that it still works this way. But anyway, instead now we're faking, postage.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, no kidding. I like that it's there's not a stamp, there's mom.
There's mom and there's Van, and then Pops is the address. So I get this yesterday, and I open it up. Now, his mother transcribed it. He's not quite this good with his writing. He's 6 years old, but here's what he wrote. He dictated this, and then she wrote it all down in her writing.
Basically, she was Siri dictation.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, she was basically that. And here's how it goes. Dear Pops, I love you so much. I will get you a present. I will get you $2. You could paint me a picture for a letter. You will get me a present if you want. Love, Van.
Not for $2.
No, not for $2. I'm going to need more than $2, boy. Anyway, I love how their little brains think. He's trying to articulate stuff. So now I got to get him a present because why wouldn't I?
You'll probably be fine if you just get him a letter.
Probably.
If you just write him a letter and mail it.
It's probably present enough for that kid. So, yeah. Anyway, we've been having this great back and forth. It's super fun to do. Like, he gets them from, sometimes strangers. He's got a teacher that sends him letters now because he's so into it. And I don't know if he's ever going to get over this thing, but maybe he's destined to be the Postmaster General of the United States one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, will we have a Postmaster General in 10 years? Will there be? We're still going to get mail, or we have something that, like if somebody sends us a bill that we don't want to get electronically, it'll like come through digitally printed on paper or something. Are we bringing back the fax machine? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe that's the answer. It's a great question though. Like how long until it's already for letters, like, information or talking to each other. Yeah. It's already very obsolete, I would argue.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, bills and things.
Need delivered are physical objects that we order or pay for or have people send to us. We don't need. I still get. We always get these dumb advertisements in the mail. We get bills that for some reason companies that can't send them electronically. There's really nothing else that can't be done electronically except for the things we order, the things we buy, the things that people ship to us.
Yeah, and I assume there's some people that still prefer their bills this way, but I don't know why they do. You know, maybe it's just they don't trust it. They don't trust the internet. They don't trust. They don't trust them computers. So I think.
September's got a good point. Likes to send cards and letters. Yes, I agree on cards. I'd much rather get a physical. Well, I'd like to at least get one physical birthday card a year, and the rest can be digital. I'm actually fine with that. Same with Christmas cards, though, because we make a little decorative thing in the house with the Christmas cards.
See, there's all these old traditions and stuff.
Yeah.
But the problem is, can you have an entire postal system exist just to fulfill the nostalgia of I want at least a few cards every year? So that's what I'm saying. Is like, at what point
exactly is that enough to? That's a decision for the Postmaster General. So tell Van, you better study up.
Yeah, start working now, buddy. Also, improve your grammar a little bit.
Your penmanship.
Yeah.
And maybe up the little up the dollars there a little bit, chum, for what you might want.
And we're still. This is actually a huge step forward because he used to put his N backwards on the van. Now it's proper, although it's lowercase. But he's gotten much better at that. Cool. He'll get there one day. Maybe he'll work for a proper administration. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about this note here from Wendy. She's not going to be here today, so it's important that we get this out there. The Know Better You session that we're going to have while we're in Las Vegas, those interested in coming to that. Every year we have a little bit of something going on, right? It'll be Wednesday next week, 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't have the information about what room that's going to be yet, but the important thing is we have a Discord sign-up sheet for it. Right?
It will be Barry's suite, Barry and Bobby Ann's suite, which is top floor and hopefully next door to mine.
Yep. Yeah. So should be something like that. The details will come when you're there. But for now, can you go to the Discord and sign up sheet that's in there to help her coordinate, her and Barry, because Barry's helping her kind of coordinate it. So if you can, that'd be great. You'll find it in the TMS Discord, TMS Vegas Discord on the Frog Pants Discord channel. So get in there, check it out, and contribute and be there because those are always fun. Always good stuff come out of those. This time it won't be out in the searing heat where I got sunburned last year. It'll be inside of a suite.
That'll be nice. Yeah, the pool deck is so nice. It's such a nice place to sit, but people would always kind of fight over those closest to the wall seats because they were in the shade sooner than the ones further out by the by the door. So we'll have to see how well things work with the penthouse suite. The problem with that is that you need a card to get there. You can't just go to the elevator, punch the button, and go to the penthouse suite. You need somebody there to swipe a card. So we're gonna have to have some gatekeepers with the extra cards and stuff like that.
That was like half the reason Tina would take us up last time because we had to get past that.
Yeah.
There was
for
no way around
Taskville,
it. Yeah.
We'll have to do that again too. Yeah. So
Taskville, baby.
Taskville, look at that. Oh, right here are some tasks.
Oh, look, I wish I could see through them.
Too washed out. You can't read anything here.
No, I can't read that. There's something about a while you something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know who I'm with. I've tried to guess. I have freaking no idea who I'm partnered with.
It's one of 9 people. That's all you know.
I have a narrowed down pool, but it's based on dumb information. Like I really don't know. I have no idea.
Sure.
It was originally going to be me and Wendy. That made sense to me. It can't be because when she's traveling now. So it is what it's going to be, and I'm fine with whoever it is. But
if you asked like all the other producers, hey, what time are you flying in? You'll be able to narrow it down to like 4 or 5. But
even then,
and it's more fun. It's really more fun for. We're going to try and work it out just like on the show, where you don't know who you're paired with until it's time to start your task, which I think is the best way to do it.
What if it was the desecrated remains of Jimmy Hoffa finally revealed and on a couch when I walk into the suite? He'll be there. That'll be a chance to finally put that mystery to bed, and I get to compete with the great Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah.
Boy, I won't rule it out. There's a chance there's a chance that the desiccated corpse of Jimmy Hoffa is involved in your task.
Oh shit!
But
reassemble these bones until he is
reassemble. Yeah, chisel out this section of the Hoover Dam and remove the corpse of Jimmy Hoffa.
That is one of the theories, right? That he's in there.
Yeah. There are no bodies in the Hoover Dam.
No, it's all. That turns out it's all a hoax, but it's still fun to talk about.
Yeah.
I like it.
Speaking of Vegas, Scott, we've got a lot of our listeners right now are people who are going to be in Vegas, and they're looking forward to a good time. They're also probably like, oh man, there's going to be some expenses out there. There's going to be some things that cost money, and I don't know, man. How do we save money? Well, I'm here to help you navigate this landscape that is, what can I get for free in Vegas? Are there still things that I can get for free? Yeah. And there are, Scott, and fairly easy things to get. And these are all downtown freebies. I'm not talking about, there's some great freebies on the strip, like just watching the Bellagio fountains. That's a thing that if I had to, I would pay, I don't know, $10 an hour to sit and just watch the Bellagio fountains, but they give that away for free. You can watch that for
don't
free.
give them any ideas, man. They're going to do it.
I know. That's true. Good point. They'll figure out a way to charge for it. Sadly, there's no volcano anymore that you can watch at Mirage. There's the boats full of seamen don't bounce around at the Treasure Island anymore. Yes, I know what I said, because they made that joke before I did. Anyway. Yes, the tasks are printed on regular paper. Because, and Amy, it's not because I can't afford cardstock. It's because my HP NV6400 chokes on anything thicker than cheap-ass Home Depot or Office Depot paper.
Yeah.
Really, I swear to God.
My printer, I have the same problem with this laser over here, this HP laser. I can't put, it's supposed to go up to like 120 pound or something. No way, dude. No way.
Yeah, no. I can't even do the stickers for the stickers jam up. They're thin little stickers jam up for the whatchamacallit, for the arcade cabinet. So I have to print it on regular paper and adhere it that way, but it came out really good that way. So anyway, all right, enough of that. We'll talk about that later.
Sure.
So, all right, freebies. These are all for the most part gambling freebies. But gambling freebies, there's no better feeling than playing slots or blackjack or something else like that with somebody else's money and not your own. So here's what you do. We'll start with the El Cortez. El Cortez downtown. If you have not checked out the El Cortez, it is all these are super walkable from the plaza. If you show up to the El Cortez and show your paper or digital boarding pass within 72 hours of landing in Vegas, they will spin a wheel and you'll get all of the following. So they'll spin a wheel and you'll get somewhere between $10 and $1,000 in free slot play. So basically, they'll give you a card, your name on it. You'll put that into a machine. You'll say, "Give me my $10." Chances are it'll be $10. But hey, I'd love to see somebody in our Tadpool group get $1,000 of free slot play.
That'd be amazing. Holy crap!
Yeah. That would be fantastic. And $25 blackjack match play, so you'll get a bunch of chips that you put with your chips. So you basically spend 25. They give you 25, so you spend 25 like you're playing 50, or you play 50, but you're only paying for 25 of it, whatever it is.
Right.
And a free drink in the El Cortez bar.
Whoop, you cut out. You cut a little there. You had a glitch. You're back now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the third thing is free drink. So you get $10 to $1,000 in free slot play, $25 blackjack match play, free drink at any El Cortez bar. You just go up to the Players Club, show them your boarding pass, say, "I want this deal," and they'll give it to you.
Nice.
All right? That's El Cortez.
All right.
Even closer to the plaza, right across the street, is the brand new and absolutely gorgeous Circa. And if you go to the player's desk there and say the following, "Say hi to Matthew."
Really? Is this true?
This is true. 100% true.
Oh my gosh.
They will give you a $25 match play chip. So
What?
This is $25 that you put up with your own $25 on one hand of blackjack or one roll of craps or one whatever. Or you keep it as a nice little souvenir. It's a $25 circuit chip.
Mhm.
You just can't take it to the cage and cash it in. It's got it, it's a promotional, so
It's like a token. You gotta.
it's like a token. It's only good for only good for that.
I'm gonna do this just to get it. I want one. I want to take one home.
Yeah.
With me.
Right. It's a great souvenir.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do this. Why is it Do you know why it's the Matthew thing?
I think so. Circa the guy who what's his name? It begins with D. His last name but it's not Matthew. It's
Is that why the D is called the D?
That's why the D. It's his last name. It's his last initial.
Okay. He's a big downtown
Can't
casino
remember.
guy.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but Matthew might be his son or something. I don't know. There's somebody. Yeah, it's Dave Matthews. Say hi to Dave Matthews. Say hi to Dave Matthews. All right, so say hi to Matthew. And what I'll do, I'll put a link to all this stuff in the Discord. So you know, if you're writing these down, even better.
Hey, you cut out again. That's so weird.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me switch over to. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. It might be.
Okay.
This may help. It may not. Let me try it. Here we go. Okay, new server. See how you do now.
Okay, good. Now Vegas is trying to shut me up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so El Cortez Circuit, the D. If you go to the player's desk at the D, and by the way, Derek. Yes, that's it. It's Derek Stevens, right?
Derek Stevens? Derek?
I think it's Derek Stevens.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, if you go to the D and show your boarding pass, it can only be Southwest or Spirit. God help you if you flew Spirit, but you deserve whatever perks you get for flying Spirit. If you go to the player's desk at the D and show your Southwest or Spirit boarding pass, digital or paper, you get $50 match play.
Whoa.
That comes in two beautiful $25 souvenir chips.
Not bad. Pretty
No,
good.
not bad at all.
Yeah, you can either take those or play those, whatever you want to do.
Right, exactly. Shave Maddox is flying Spirit. You go to the D.
That's
I'll be
right.
happy to go with
Yeah, the airline that spins slowly in a circle and doesn't say anything. That's it. That's the airline.
Right.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, Golden Gate. That's also right across the street from the plaza. If you flew Allegiant, you go to Golden Gate and show your digital or paper Allegiant boarding pass.
I don't know who that is.
$50 match play.
Is that a brand?
Allegiant
is that a flight?
It's another airline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you taken them before? Flown them before?
I've never flown Allegiant.
Yeah.
I've never flown JetBlue, and I want to. I hear good things about JetBlue.
Yeah, JetBlue's nice and owned by Delta now, so they got backing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Cool.
That's good. And finally, the last one. This is another good one because again, it's just down the street from us, from the plaza, downtown Grand. Go to the player's desk and mention, "Hey, Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe sent me."
Okay.
They're a YouTube channel. I think it's a YouTube channel. You just say, "Hey, Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe sent me." They'll give you $50 match play or $15 in free play. So $15 to put in any slot machines you want, or another pair of souvenir downtown Grand chips, $25 ground.
I want all these souvenirs. I might just do all of these if I figure out a way to do it. I would love to do it.
Yeah, I mean it's so easy. It's like you wouldn't be able to do because you're driving, you wouldn't have any boarding passes, but you could do all the other of these. Oh, that'd be really funny. I hope Brian makes up some of these just to get people to embarrass themselves at some.
Yep.
If you go to the Californian, and say, "Hello, my name is."
You have to hold the mic, grab their microphone, and go. I'm really into dudes, and then they'll give you $100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Could I have some more TP for my bunghole? They'll give you a free $50 chip.
Oh man, that's great though. Those are fun freebies. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Some chips. Gotta love chips.
Yeah, we're already downtown, so just do it. No big deal.
Exactly. And all of these are still working as of a couple weeks ago. Oh, that El Cortez thing with all those freebies, you can only do it once per year. And the circuit thing, you can do twice a year, and you can even do it 2 consecutive days. So on Sunday, you could go to Circa and say hi to Matthew and get your $25 match play. And then on Monday, you could go back to the Circa and say hi to Matthew and get another.
Do you have to register something, obviously, because they know who you are?
You need a player's card. But player's cards are free and usually very quick. You just basically hand them your driver's license, they input your stuff, then you get your driver's license back with a player's card that you can use if you don't already have a player's card. And Circa, the D, and Golden Gate all use the same player's card, so you don't need to get a new player's card at each of those. They're all part of Club 1, I think.
They should call it Club Derek. That's what they should
Club
do.
Derek, Club D. Oh, it might be Club D.
Could be Club D.
Club D? Maybe. I can't remember. Anyway.
He's not the same guy that owns the plaza that we saw that one time in the bar, right? It's a different guy.
No. The plaza is an island unto itself.
Yeah.
So
he's somebody's son, though. Some big shot's son owns it. I can't remember what we talked. This whole came up before, but we saw him in the bar one night after that new bar opened down there that we use.
Yeah.
And he was walking around in there, and somebody said, "That's the owner of the thing." I don't remember if it was you or somebody else pointed him out. And that he was somebody's son, some big shot billionaire's son. I don't remember who it was. Somebody.
Yeah.
Nepotism, baby.
But a name. Yeah. Sure.
Nothing wrong with a little nepotism.
No.
Actually, there's a lot of things wrong with nepotism. But anyway.
There's a lot of things wrong with nepotism.
Yeah, it's not the greatest aspect of human life. All right. Other things on the docket here. Oh, we got a text from Michael and talking about Dune. I can't resist those, so I must read it. Here it is.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good morning, Sandworm and Baron. Ooh, that makes you Baron Harkonnen. How do you feel about that?
Ooh, I'm fine with that.
Or Harkonnen.
I will kill him.
Yeah, will do. Yeah.
That was Sting in the first movie. Who was not the Baron? He was one of the sons. So.
That's right. The one that ended up getting played by Elvis in the new one. Anyway, he says, I'd just like to share a personal anecdote on the lighting discussion and tie into a mutual love we all have, the Dune universe. If anyone ever came to me and said, hey, you can have one technology from Dune, what would it be? For me, it wouldn't be the shield or the faster than light travel. Or any of the other weird and not so functional technologies they have. It would be the sensor lamp, the little personal lamp that just hovers around you all the time. That would be amazing. Anyway, love the show, though. And may Shal Halud bless your passing, says Michael from North Dakota. I would say that's an interesting idea. The problem with Dune tech in general is that it's not tech anymore because it's banned. It's outlawed. So when they have things that like the lamp that follows them, it's not actually a computerized electronics-based robotics thing. It can't be. It's illegal. After the AI wars in the history of Dune, all that stuff's been banned. So everything else you see is being done practically or with other stuff like the spice makes the intergalactic travel possible. Those aren't ships like normal ships. It's not like you go in there and everything's blinking lights and fancy buttons and stuff. That's the cool thing about Dune. So how that light would work and how you'd get it, I don't know. But I'm with you there, Michael. Great idea.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Yep.
Screw the banning. Give us little hovering lights.
Yeah, give us hover lights.
By the way, speaking of which, I'm looking up here and it still says pre-show.
Shit. Has it been doing it the whole time?
Yes. I was just playing with it, by the way. I was like trying to catch the W.
Damn it to hell. I hate when I forget to turn that off. I got to come up with a more automatic way to do that. I can. I just got to do it. Well, anyway, there's that. Now let's do this.
Yeah.
Keg Tapper wrote in. We hear from Keg Tapper here and there.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming after me, though, on this one a little bit. A little bit of, must have, I don't know, picked at the wrong scab or something. I don't know what's going on. He says, hey, Scott and Brian. Scott's infatuation with raising chickens for eggs. Scott must think Kim doesn't have enough to do. Let's create more work for her, he says.
Dipshits.
I mean, I'm adding some tone here, but it still feels kind of like what he's saying.
No, it does. There's a little bit implied. It's not super gentle here. Yeah.
And he says, and yes, Scott, I heard your conversation about raising chickens with Kim on Skim. You sound like a child who says they can take care of a puppy.
It's like, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
I'm not nearly as into this chicken thing as he's making it sound like. I don't really care that much. I just have thought about it. But anyway, I would bet, he says, I would bet $20 that within 6 months, the chickens are gone or Kim has taken over the chicken chores, like walking the dogs because Scott is too busy. Love the show, Globe, says Keg Tapper. All right, Keg Tapper. I walk the dogs every day. I walk a dog, at least a dog per day.
Sure.
I get up, I feed him in the morning. He made all that up. That is just that's some gaslighting right there is what that is. But the thing with the chickens is, I mean, all I'm saying is it'd be nice to make more of your own food. That's the whole point of it. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. Like, especially Teen and I are big egg eaters. We eat eggs probably 6 days out of the week, maybe 5 days out of the week. I might do an oatmeal or avocado toast or something like that one day, or a bowl of cereal or something. But for the most part, we're eating a couple eggs a day, each of us.
Yeah, eggs are common foodstuffs for people like us. Yeah.
It's a good base for, like, I made a breakfast burrito this morning, Scott. We had those hash browns that you just kind of fry up, the little cubes, potato cubes, and then Schwann's sausage patties. So I cooked those up first, got them good and cooked, and then chopped up the sausage, a little bit of cheese, and then I fried the eggs because of badass breakfast burritos. I fried the eggs and kept the yolks intact.
Yeah.
So that in the burrito, when I rolled it all up, it like the juices, that was the sound it made. Those are the juices, or the yolks coming out and being like a sauce for the rest of the burrito.
Yeah. You made your own badass burritos, what you did.
I did.
Yeah. Probably save some money on that because those things are like $12.
Probably did.
They're not cheap.
Right.
No, that's great. Same. It's like eggs are in everything around here. It feels like we do eggs a lot. Kim made me an egg and mushroom, what do you call it, omelet the other day that was unbelievably good. So I'm all about the eggs, and it'd be nice if we didn't have to rely on some store to have them at the price we need them. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all.
Yes.
And the same way that we're growing tomatoes again this year and all the stuff they're putting in the garden. And yes, Keg Tapper, mostly that's Kim doing that. I know. All right. Yes, Kim does a lot around here. That's the partnership we have. She makes sure that shit grows out in the yard. I make sure that the bills get paid and that there's a show on the air right now. That's how it works. So while you're out tapping kegs and sending angry emails, I'm just teasing. He's fine.
That's funny. Yeah. Who's it? David Taylor says, having your own chickens mean that the eggs are only $15 a dozen instead of what you pay at the grocery store.
Yeah, and I realize there's like a initial investment, a upkeep. Like there's a lot of reasons why probably as an individual it wouldn't work out, right?
Yeah. I mean, the stuff you got to buy for 'em, man, it ain't cheap. It's not chicken feed.
Yeah, no, it's actually a lot more chicken feed than you would hope. All right, we have some news to do. It is time for us to bang some of this out, so let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Brian, it's time for the news brought to you by...
News is brought to you today by Coverville. I'll be doing Coverville a little bit early today, but I was hoping to do it right after TMS, but I've got a phone call that I need to do right after TMS. So it's going to be an hour earlier than it usually is. 11 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern, whatever that all translates to, or well, 10 o'clock Pacific, all that stuff. If you can figure out 11 o'clock Mountain, that's the one I'll give you. The rest is up to you.
Yeah. You all have clocks. You can find out yourself. You'll be fine, everybody at home. Okay.
The subject for today, Lou Graham is turning 75 in a couple days. So it's time for a Foreigner cover story. That's right. It feels like the first time that I've done one of these, but I haven't. I've done them before, but do it today. And if you've been waiting for a girl like you, no. If you don't listen, you'll be cold as ice.
Oh, there you go. Cold as ice.
Stuck the landing.
Something paradise, I know. I like that song. Big fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it'll be 10 o'clock your time, Zoe, because you're an hour earlier than me. So.
No, she's later, right? Because she's in
Vegas right now.
Oh, I thought she was in Minnesota.
No, she's in Minnesota. That's right. She doesn't come to Vegas until tomorrow. That's right.
So noon for her.
Yes, noon for her. You're exactly right.
Yeah, Central Time, I think. Right? Those guys are Central. They're not Eastern.
That's exactly right.
That's
Minnesota.
Right. Yeah. Somebody there gets cut in half, and they have Eastern and Central.
Michigan has.
Is that what it is? That must be
I think, or Indiana. Indiana is partial Central and Eastern, I think.
Must be weird. You know?
Yeah.
Throw me.
I think it's got to be weird for Arizona still.
Oh yeah, either that or they're loving it. I can't tell which.
I think it's great for them. It's weird for everybody else.
Yeah. It's weird. All right, here is a story. You talked about a boat full of seamen earlier.
I did.
Let's talk about the world's first sperm race. Will be held in Los Angeles, California. This is very exciting if you've been waiting around for a sperm race.
Yeah.
An unusual startup announced the world's first sperm race, a race involving actual human sperm. It will be held April 25th at the Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles, so you know which venue to avoid after. Because, good Lord, I ain't going near that
Home
place.
of the stickiest floors in Los Angeles.
Nasty. Sperm Racing, a startup founded by a team of young millionaires. Great. They always have good ideas.
Yeah, great. I saw this video on Brazzers.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely its own category. Announced representatives from its two competing schools, the University of Southern California and University of California, LA, will provide the microscopic swimmers for the inaugural sperm race. The race will take place under a microscope camera and will track the progress of the sperms as they attempt to cross the finish line. By the way, there's no egg there for them to get to. It's kind of a bummer. You know?
Right, exactly. It's like, these racing dogs don't even get the the bunny at the end of the ride.
Yeah, it says the race will take place under a microscope camera that will track the progress of the sperms. The startup said there will be 3 races held to determine the overall winner, and play-by-play commentary will be provided for each heat.
Yeah.
There will also be instant replays. Great. Leaderboards and betting through approved partners. Of course there will, because someone's got to make money.
He's
DraftKings.
Like, I'm gonna go on. How do you know what's the pedigree of this sperm? Where does it come from? Long line of sperm racers.
It's worse than that. Even I really hate this quote. Eric Zhu, one of the co-founders, says, "Quote: Sperm racing isn't just about sperm or racing sperm. Although let's be honest, that's hilarious." He says. Is it hilarious?
Okay.
Is it?
It's not really hilarious.
I don't think he knows what hilarious is.
It earns a wry smile.
Yeah, it makes you go, really? They're doing that anyway.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, he also went on to say in the Sperm Racing Manifesto the following. Yeah, that's right, the SRM. It's about turning health into a competition. It's about making male fertility something that people actually want to talk about, track, and improve. Does it, though?
Sure.
Does it?
Brought to you by 4Hims. What are the chances that the betting for this thing involves NFTs or crypto?
I almost guarantee you something.
Yeah.
It may not be NFTs because nobody's doing those now, but probably some crypto connection. Almost always the shit. And especially when it's like a bunch of millionaire goes, it'd be cool, man. I got an idea. You know what we should do? Hold on. Put down your drink for a second, man. I got this idea.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I got it, bro.
I got this idea. What if instead of just always like pumping our semen everywhere, what if we raced it, man? Freaking bullshit.
That's right. The time trials will be held on Fremont Street at 1:00 in the morning on Sunday night. Make sure to go and watch the time trials.
Yep.
Just half a block down from the Topless Nun.
That's right. The Topless Nun. I was going to say the Topless Nun is your key to knowing when to start.
That's right. And the lady that just spins around in a circle for hours and hours.
Oh yeah,
hours.
she's never. I've never thrown her $1, but I've thought about it.
I think I will this time. I will say, you know what? You live rent free in my head, so I'm going to give you some money.
I'll give her $10 if Shane spins around adjacent to her. If he's next to her, just like kind of just off to the side, and he mimics it, and I can film that, I'll give her a $10 bill. That's what I'll do.
Perfect. Yep. Wow, nice.
Yep.
So this Shane is going to be the bellwether whether or not she gets money.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking
that's it.
Say, I'll give her $10 if she spins in the opposite direction for like what would that do to her? You think?
It would probably really F her up. She's like,
it's like Superman going around the world backwards.
Yeah, forwarding time instead, killing Lois even more than she'd been killed. All right, one final story. Belgian teens, they're in the news, with their waffles, their French fries or whatever.
Their stroop waffles.
That's right. They got arrested with 5,000 smuggled ants from Kenya. And they're now warning everybody about a changing trafficking trend that also includes now insects. I guess this is a thing. Anyway, 2 Belgian teenagers were charged Tuesday with wildlife piracy after they were found with thousands of ants packed into test tubes in what Kenyan authorities said was part of a trend in trafficking smaller and lesser known species. So no more giant elephant tusks through the airport taking a bunch of ants.
Now it's just ants.
Yep. These guys' names were Lornoy David and Seppi Lodowicix.
Yeah, Lodwick.
How do you say these names?
Is it Lornoy or Lomoy? I couldn't tell if that was an M or an RN.
It's an R, I think.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. I can put my cursor between those two letters. Lornoy David and Seppi Lodwick.
Here you go, chat. You can see it. How would you say that last? I mean, what is this at the end of that load thing?
Lojowitz.
Lojowitz?
No, I'm kidding.
It's got a KX, or excuse me, CKX at the end of it? That's bananas.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to any, country that makes you call yourself that, but whatever.
Seppi Lodowick CX.
It's insane. Anyway, they're both 19, so they're still teens,
Yeah.
Arrested April 5th, 5,000 ants as a guest house, or in a guest house, or at a guest house. They say at. I would assume you'd say in, not at. Well, whatever. They appeared distraught during their first appearance before a magistrate in Nairobi and were confronted in the courtroom by relatives. They told the magistrate...
Comforted.
Oh, comforted is better than confronted.
Confronted.
Yeah, because you want your relatives to support you there, right? You want them...
Yeah.
You want them there to help you.
Yeah, not to confront me.
No. They told the magistrate they were collecting the ants for fun and did not know it was illegal. Well, why would you bring 5,000 ants with you anywhere?
Yeah,
I don't buy that.
We're just collecting 5,000 ants for fun. We want to see how many ants we could collect.
I don't buy it. There's something. They're not. I don't believe their plea. That's
we
bullcrap.
hate picnics.
Yeah, they're the worst. So we're going to study these ants and tell them not to do it anymore. Let's see. What else? Oh. Okay, in a separate criminal case, see, this is why I think it's more common than just those guys were having a fluke. Kenyan Dennis Ngenga and Vietnam-based guy named Da Hung Nguyen also were charged.
It's just Nguyen, isn't it?
Is it Nguyen? Nen?
I don't even think you put an N sound at the beginning. I think it's just Nguyen. Nguyen.
So both the N and the G are silent, kind of. So Nguyen?
Sort of. It's just Nguyen.
Oh,
no,
Nguyen?
Not even, not yen, but Nguyen.
Yeah, I never get those right.
I know. Us English speakers, it goes against everything that we know about the sounds that letters make.
Yeah, this is horse shit. Anyway, they got busted for having 400 ants in their possession. So I think the ant thing there's something going on. There's an ant market in Europe and Asia. It says here, cephalotes, whatever. I guess that's what they are. Cephalotes. Anyway, a distinctive large and red-colored harvester ant native to East Africa. People are into those, so I guess don't buy illegal ants, everybody.
Yeah.
And that is the show. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
We're done. Coverville at 11, Core at 1. That's today. And that'll be that's a big long show today because oh my gosh, there's so much shit to talk about. And then Film Sack will be posted on Saturday because it's already done. We did it already. Okay.
We did. We had to do it.
Yeah, we'll be out of town, but there will be a Film Sack. Don't worry.
There's some exciting stuff. Yeah, the next 2 Film Sacks are going to be Q&A sessions. And if you love our roundtable episodes where we have discussions about things, our Q&A episodes are like a bunch of mini roundtables. So
yeah, I agree 100%. They're like, it's like we took... You're absolutely right. We killed our chances of doing roundtables for like 3 years now because we took all the ideas and put them all out into 2 Q&A episodes. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get those back to back, like Brian said, and they're going to be great. So enjoy those. But also a skim tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's going to do it for everything else. Frogpants.com/TMS. We're going to play one song on our way out the door. What is it, Brian?
We are. This is not a request unless you call it a request by me. Listen, it's kind of obvious. I'm going to pick something Vegas related, and what's more Vegas related than the song that Elvis Presley made famous, Viva Las Vegas. This is a great cover. All right, this is some bluegrass right here for you. Already I got you hooked, right? A bluegrass cover of
oh my gosh.
Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's up the ante appropriately with a little bit of Dolly Parton.
What?
Yeah, the Dolly Parton and joining the Graskels. Love the Graskels. For a cover of Viva Las Vegas.
Hello, I'm a tailor, and your pant size is frog. You're always welcome at frogpants.com.
Oh, that's nothing but a rusty old lizard.
Ew.